We are good to go, so let's hop back in. You're just making stuff up, you Tweety geezer. Tweety? Geezer? Geezer? I can't say I deserve such a verbal thrashing, but, well, then who did do it then? Do it, This puzzle deepens with every confounding step. You, my whiskered friend, have been hovering rather suspiciously, haven't you? I find that rather suspect. Highly suspect indeed. People, I have apprehended the rogue. Yes, I've broken the case wide open. He has been skulking about this area the whole time, under our very noses. The pot of super stew that vanished this suddenly and mysteriously bandit is you. You're not the bandit, you say? Indeed, you would say that. Well, if you are not, in fact, the crook, then perhaps you could prove your innocence. By searching for the real perpetrator, then we will know that it is not you. Fair? Yeah, you just really said Mario's sus. A clue, there are traces of something on the flooring. This looks like spilled stew on the floor, doesn't it? Don't you think we can just follow the drops to the thief, Mario? It might even be the same person who wrote that mean note threatening us. What makes you say that? If they're with my sister, she gives no lunch breaks. Harsh. How do I know you're not the criminal? Don't come near me. So uncool. You believe me, right? Cause no way it's Zip-Toad. No way. Hey, thanks, babe. Hehe. My stew, I must have it back, is a delicate truffle and anchovy. I have no clue how to say that word. Boil of ice. Yes, if you're not in fact the crook, then perhaps you could prove your innocence. By searching for the real perpetrator, then we'll know it's not you, fair? Cool. So again, we already saw where the droplets lead. Right over here to cabin number 3. Hello. Whoa, 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 what do you want? Burp. Sorry about that. Now, what were you just saying? A pot from the kitchen? Oh, I get it. If it gets stolen, you blame me right away with no evidence. Not nice. What? No, what? Drops of drops of stew on the floor outside? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. No, people spill stuff. And there's nothing in the drawer, so there's no need to look. You won't find a thing. There are several gourmet magazines here. Gourmet food magazines here. One of them is an issue devoted to the food of the Excess Express. There's a large photo of Chef Shimi on the cover. His smile is just blinding. There's something under the magazines. You got a galley pot. An empty soup pot. This thing looks like it was licked clean. I'm sorry I ate it all. It was me. So, you were so enamored of the stew that you wanted to steal it to devour more, and you stole the entire pot when the chef was chopping shallots. Answer. Yes, that's right. I'm so sorry, but it was a brief moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Justice has been served very satisfyingly. This is very satisfying. May this terrible crime never recur. And you, my dear sir? Yes, you with the unkempt facial hair. Wow, thanks, dude. My keen sleuthing instincts identified you as the correct person to call or the ruffian. Now about that note in your cabin. Yes, I know of it. As the lone detective of this train, the conductor confided in me. But we cannot speak here. Find me in cabin 6 so that we may discuss this in private. Oh, and please return the pot to the chef if you could. Sorry for causing all the commotion, but man, that stew is scrum-diddly-dumptious. I can't wait for dinner. And then the floor still has all the stains on it. Oh wait, we get to a special thing in this section. Guess we'll show that off, because special thing. You found a stew thief? That's so totally amazing. Oh, good sir, have you discovered my thoughts? God, I wish I could. Wait, my pot. Oh, here it is. Ah, so you are the hero of my world. You're brought back, my dear pot. It is empty, of course, but it is mine, and I love it. Thanks to you, from me. Here is just a little taste of my powerful gratitude. Please fake it. Ah, why must I butcher this language so shameful? Please take it, I mean. You got a star piece. And it actually physically appears, too. I don't know if that's the case in the original. So now, we gotta go see Mr. Penguin. I got the cabins mixed up. I thought the businessman was in cabin 6, and the penguin was in 7. Hello. I was really looking forward to plopping that stew on my expense account. Oh well, I'll just order the next most expensive thing on the dinner menu. Jesus. Anyway, let's go say hi to Mr. Penguin. Hello. Aha, I have been waiting. I was rather impressed with your work on this last case, I must admit. However, I do not think the one you apprehended is our sticky, yummy malcontent. I've deduced this from the lack of any incriminating clues in his cabin. In any case, I must say, I believe you have a certain knack for detective work. So it is decided then, I shall take you on as my new assistant. To reiterate, my name is Pennington. I'm a detective from Poshley Heights. I'm known in some circles as the Penguin with the improbably large brain. I'm sure you have heard of me, so that is all I will say on the subject. And as for your name, wait, I demand you do not tell me. I shall deduce your identity. That mustache, that nose, Ho ho ho, all too easy. You, sir, are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? No need to introduce yourself, I know all about the famous Luigi. Now, about this threat, our man has declared his intent to yummify the train. A sticky, tasty explosion. That family of bob-ombs, they were definitely suspect. They were definitely sus. Now, Luigi, we will reduce this case to rudimentary facts and deduce the truth. So, it's gonna turn to sunset now, right? Yeah. So, right next door, we're gonna have an argument. With the Bob-omb family. Are you even listening? Oh yeah, they're getting into it. I think we should get a little Bob the Advanced Learner's classic series of Bob-ombery. 2 words, cheap and boring. That's actually 3 words, if you can't and. Think more luxurious, dear. Perhaps a car or a house. Bob is too small for such things, Goldbob. Stop thinking of your own social status. He needs something that will further his education, not spoil him. Honestly. Pfft, I don't want any of that stuff they're talking about. Hey mister, are you a detective now that you quit being a champion? Well, so you think you can detect what I really want for my birthday? Sure, I'm a pro. Really? Cool. Okay, if you bring me what I really want, then I'll give you something in return. Here's your hint. It has AU at the front. Now you've got it, don't you? Goldbob would hear this and think he wants like a gold bar. Because of like the scientific, like the periodic table. We must get him something that befits the station of our family. I've my reputation to think of, Sylvia. It's all about them. But I still think we should get him the classic series of Bob-ombery. The hint for what I want is it has AU at the front. Do you want another hint? Sure. Okay, here's your second hint. It's a certain person's autograph. Now you've got it, don't ya? I think we need to phone a friend. Hi. I can't hear everything that family's fighting about loud and clear from out here. One thing I heard was cute. That boy dreams of being a train engineer someday. What an interesting dream for a rich little kid like that to have. And that narrows it down for us. We need to get the engineer's autograph. I love the Access Express. This is probably one of the best chapters in my opinion. This is probably one of the most like well-regarded chapters in general. If you ask the average Paper Mario fan, like, what's your favorite chapter? For Thousand Doors specifically, I think a lot of people would say Chapter 6. I like it a lot too. Again, I like Chapter 4 for sentimental reasons, and Chapter 5 for sentimental reasons. 6 isn't as sentimental, it just is a nice little fun romp. chapter, and I think still has merit because of that. Anyway, hi. This is the train's operation console. There are many small switches and levers here. You want my autograph, sir? Oh, it's for little bub. Well, yes, of course. Here you go. Here you are, sir. You're an autograph. The autograph of the XS Express engineer. Gosh, I've never given out an autograph before. That felt fantastic. Cute. Like, there are just some very funny moments, some nice little wholesome moments, a cool little, like, mystery set piece. You know, murder on the XS Express, except there hasn't been a murder. But yeah, I think this chapter deserves its reputation, even though, again, I have personal bias and like chapter 4 and 5. Chapters 4 and 5 quite a bit. Basically, the entire, like, back half of this game is really strong, starting from Glitz Pit onwards. Again, Glitz Pit, my only gripe is just, again, it can get a little repetitious at times, but that's a small thing in the grand scheme of things. So, did you bring me the thing I want most? Like, Glitz Pit does have enough variety that I think it's fine. Even though you're just basically doing arena battles the entire time. You can pat the fox, I'm feeling okay with that. Hey, yeah, bingo, mister. That's what I want. That's just what I wanted. You're a good detective. Here's something for you, just like I said. A shine sprite? How the hell did you get a shine sprite? Thanks for the autograph. I'll take good care of it, promise. Do you ever think about how much this breaks the lore? Yeah, by the way, what's a detective anyway? So, like, here's the thing. Because there are, like, a ton of shine sprites everywhere, like, is Delfina Plaza just, like, really dim at the moment? Like, are they all just living in darkness? Next step, you. Mr. Mario, I'm glad you spoke to me. I just remembered something suspicious. I found myself one blanket short when I was handing them out to passengers. I gave the last passenger my own blanket to make up for it, but it's vexing. I have exact blanket counts. I mean, someone came on board without a ticket. That's the way just might be your suspect, Mr. Mario. Not only that, but if I don't get my blanket back, I'll be too chilly to sleep tonight. If you could look for the unticketed passenger and get that blanket, I'd thank you. Call me Blanket PI. Honestly, great, thanks. Well, I have to keep watch here, but I'll be waiting for the good news. Again, I love this game. There's a reason this was my go-to favorite game literally ever for like 20 years. Again, that sounds like a lot, frankly, but it is true. I just adore this game. It is a huge part of my childhood. Again, partly because I played it a lot as a kid. Anyway, our missing passenger is here. So, hey, the old trick we did back in the other areas. Hello. So you found me. Well, as you see, I'm a ghost. I'm cursed to haunt this place. A blanket? Well, yes, the conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky threat. No, I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. What? You just want the blanket, then? Well, I'll tell you where it is if you do something for me. What do you say? Fine. What is I don't help ghosts? All I need is... your life. No, just kidding. JK, LOL. Actually, I passed away in this cabin many years ago, but I think my luggage is still in the baggage car here. Inside my bag is a diary I kept since my earliest childhood days. My fear that someone would find and read it has kept me tied to this world. I can't leave this room, so can you please find it and bring it here? If you do that, I'll show you where the blanket is. Easy enough. And don't you even dare read my diary, because if you do... a horrible fate awaits you. Hey chat, do we do it? We obviously have to, right? Aw, the little reflections of the light, the candles on the windows. Again, I love this remake. It's a great remake, IMO. If you have not played it yourself, I and have interest in Thousand Year Door and like haven't played Thousand Year Door at all, I would recommend the remake, even though the original again does have slightly more responsive battles. Did you find the blanket? What? A ghost? Eek! And he won't give you the blanket unless you get his diary from the baggage car. I see. Well, go on in. You don't say no to ghosts. Ain't that the truth? So, conveniently, there's a little passageway for us here. No collectibles, because we can't get back in here very easily. You got a ragged diary. The diary the ghost kept. You should read it. Thank you all for the head pats. I really appreciate it. Again, I'm doing okay at the moment. Better than yesterday for sure. Sometimes I just need to let out my system. Did you find the diary? Wonderful, I knew you would. Now I cannot leave my post. Please return the diary while I stay here, though I would like to see what's written in it. I am saving for a reason. Read the diary? Oh sure, what the heck. You may be cursed by the ghost. Do you want to read it anyway? Oh sure, what the heck. I mean, think about this, okay? This could be really, really bad. Do you understand me? Month X, day X, cloudy. I got on a train today, and on that train... You looked! Even though I told you not to, now see what happens. God, that's scary in this version. I like the lighting change and everything. That is not in the original, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm like slightly OCD about things like this. Origami King has a thing where if you get a game over, you get like a slightly worse like end state for your file, and so part of me is just feeling very... I don't even remember if that's the case for this game, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna return to title and reload. Also, we can show off the title screen now that we have the full cast of characters. There was one person missing from the title screen, but that's like an end game state. So, we will go over that later. Like, nothing ever happened. Like, Origami King autosaves, so you can't cheese it even. Like, if you die at all, you SOL. And that game loves to have, like, one-hit kills, like, sections, like, set pieces. It's not great. I don't really count it for, like, 100%. That's, like, extra. Some games have that where it's, like, there's, like, soft 100% and hard 100%. Like, Kirby True Arenas, where you have to do it with every character. It's, like, I don't count that as, like... I count that as 100% doing it with just one character, even though if you want to be technical about it, you would have to beat it with every character to actually mark it as complete. But I'm not that, like, invested in Kirby. Did you find my diary? In that case, can you place it in that drawer? I think this might be new, actually. I think you just give it to him in the original. Yes, this is my diary. Very well, your blanket is right here. You got a blanket, the conductor's blanket. Without this, he's freezing. You're very wise not to read my diary, friend. He pulls on collar. If you had read it, you might be a spirit like me right now. But now I can go peacefully on from this world. Thank you so much. You will probably never meet me again in this world. Fare thee well. Well, actually, maybe not. I've been here so long, I've gotten kind of used to it. The wood paneling's so great, maybe I'll stay here just a while longer. I can't leave whenever, so that's all there is to it. Interesting priorities, Mr. Ghost. Anyway, that's it for today, actually. So we'll go rest. I think. Yeah. I can't remember actually if there's anything else we have to do before it actually triggers the next day. I am forgetting something. Huh. Yeah, because I could have sworn in this version especially, they like prompt me to go to bed. So I'm like... We have to talk to the conductor again, don't we? Well, we have full SP now, so cool. You know, I'm actually surprised I haven't talked at all about Kirby Air Riders all stream. I'm looking forward to it. The direct definitely is exciting. So, Mr. Mario, how did you deal with that blanket? Oh, right, I didn't give him the blanket back. That's what I forgot. Oh, thank you so much. Now I'll be comfortable tonight. Of course, our yummy and sticky mischief maker is so large. It's like, I don't like them phrasing it that way. Oh, hey, before I forget, this is just a gesture of my thanks. I got a super mushroom. A full super mushroom replenishes 10 HP. It's getting late, Mr. Mario. Perhaps you should just turn in for the night. You're in cabin 5 in case you forgot. If anything happens, I'll report to you immediately. Do not worry about a thing. For I'm the conductor of the Access Express. The little additional flourishes, like the animations of the characters, like NPC characters too, I love. Like the little salute there, and just like various gesturing that was not present in the original game. You solved this incident in record time? I was way impressed. Hey, come to think of it, I could use your skills. Could you help me? Really? Wow, so I lost these shell earrings that my ex-boyfriend gave me, and they're like all full of memories and stuff. I really need them back. Could you maybe look for them or something, please? I feel like I'm losing the Valley Girl voice. Like it's slipping. I can't maintain it. If we have that as an option, does that mean we can also get the other quest here? Because there are 2 side quests, quote-unquote, tied to items. The other should be Toodles. Oh, hello there, you fine specimen of a man. You're marvelous, dear. You solved a rather tough little mystery, didn't you? Yes, very well done. You're so ruggedly smart. Why is everyone down bad for Mario in this game? Perhaps you could help me with something as well. I'll help. Oh, how absolutely lovely. Now listen well. I'm looking for a gold ring that I lost somewhere on this very train. Could you please hasten the search along for me, you boldly brilliant man, you? It's like all the women in this game just really want Mario Kart for some reason. I don't understand why they went in that direction for a kid's game. Anyway, now we can go to bed. I think we should get some rest. Wow, that's really important dialogue. Thank you, Vivian. Again, they did add little prompts like that, but it does feel a little bit excessive at times. I know we're on the Access Express, but it still feels excessive. Access Express Day 2. Alright, so now what do we got? Up our sleeves. Do you have a morning state? Because I don't know if there's a separate morning and afternoon. RDM issue 5, Rogueport today. Local mystic Merlovely was taken to the hospital today, followed quickly by hordes of concerned fans. Luckily, according to a spokesperson for the hospital, Merlovely suffered from nothing more than a severe case of indigestion caused by a wild binge on 8 mushroom steaks. The Divine Diviner exclaimed that her aura was brimming with the power of steak. But this reporter can't help but wonder why she failed to predict the gastrointestinal adventure in the first place. Shop reporter go! This time, let's head to Keelhaul Key. We're proud to toast the entrepreneurial spirit shown by the managerial team who brought free commerce to this deserted island. I really wanted to do something that had never been done before, gushed the unsinkable proprietor and former fight fan. Call me the invincible shopmaster from now on. I'm 100% serious, print that. We wish him all the success that he can grab with 2 hands and wrestle to the mat. Cooking for rookies. Listen up, rookies, because here's another intermediate level dish. Recipe. Today's dish is the single serving peach tart. Take a peachy peach, add cake mix, stir and bake. Try that at tea time, rookies. Editor's note. Thanks for reading The Best Rag in the Land. See you next issue. Published by Rogueport Restoration Committee. Wow, my voice is not feeling great. I am wearing out, I think, a little bit. But we'll see how far we can get in this chapter. Got about half an hour left. Next up... Oh, this is why I think Pennington is in room 7, because he's in room 7 on this day. God damn it, I got it backwards. You know what I mean, like, I was confusing the rat being in room 6 because he's here on this day. Oh, not good, not good. If I don't find that thing, I'll be sacked for sure. My dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. Now then, Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant Luigi. Okay, here's the deal. When I woke up this morning, my briefcase was gone. It contained all the contracts for our next deal, and even our new product prototype. If I don't recover it, I'll lose my job at the least. Now, calm yourself. The next part is vital, so tell Luigi very slowly. Of course. Our company's new product is Nitro Honey Syrup. Used properly, it's an amazing product that can even raise the dead. But if mixed with the calcium from a seashell and a bit of gold, then the results are explosive. The resulting goo blast would immobilize everyone here in a sticky yet yummy shellac. If it's fallen into the wrong hands, well, I could lose more than my job. Let's examine these facts, shall we? Someone has stolen your briefcase. Though you definitely had it yesterday. And the train has not stopped at all in the intervening time. I have it. Rudimentary, my dear Luigi. Rudimentary. The thief is still on the train. Pennington, you've done it again. Humble, too. Luigi, have you spoken to the waitress and the lady in cabin 2? They have both lost something on this train. The waitress lost her lost shell earrings, and the lady Toodles lost a gold ring. Luigi, if the same person who stole those objects also has the Nitro Honey Syrup, they could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threat in the note. So it is simple, Luigi. You must find that thief. We must apprehend the subject before this dastardly plan is put into effect. I am trying to remember the order of operations here. I think we have to go to cabin 1 first. I think? And then cabin 4 or 5. Again, I've played this game a lot, but that doesn't mean I have an impeccable memory. My memory is kinda garbage at times. Anyway. You got a vital paper. This looks like something very important and complicated. Oh, I forgot this little run around here. We actually do have to go back and deliver the note. It's kind of interesting because chapter 6 of Paper Mario is Flower Fields. But then chapter 7 is involving a penguin mystery. That is a murder mystery in that case, so the penguin in question, spoilers, is not actually dead. Oh, not good. Okay. Have you stumbled upon any new clues? What is this paper? What sort of clue is this supposed to be? Heck, that's one of the contracts for my upcoming business deal. What? I mean, yeah, it's just as I suspected. Luigi, where did you find this important clue? Cabin 1, you say? Yes, Zip Toad's room, a place I've long suspected. Come to think of it, I do not believe I've seen him today. Then perhaps he is hiding somewhere on the train. Always one step ahead. Very well, my dear Luigi, find that Zip Toad. Okay, so now we go to cabin 1, I think? No, not cabin 1, cabin 5. Which is our room. Because he's hiding out not in his room, for obvious reasons. And that should be it, actually. We might be able to get a little bit into the next area, but not finish it. Well, hi. Could this be another clue? Another document from the briefcase. The suspect must be in here somewhere. You'll... up to your old tricks. Hello. Zow, where'd you come from? You won't be catching me that easily, guy. Yeah, about that. Piece of cake. Ouch! So this was our man all along, pretending to be Zip-Toad, I see. All the while pilfering things from others to aid your evil plan. Yes, this was all just as I had deduced. I knew all along you are fake. Yes, a discolored nostril hair tipped me off. And not only that, but I knew that you were the one who threatened Luigi. Curses, I almost got away with it by getting off at Riverside Station, too. I think I've been on the internet too long. I cannot read that phrasing, even though I know that is perfectly valid phrasing. Yes, you played a daring and ingenious little game, my false friend. But the jig is up now, fiend, and the good people on this train are now safe. For indubitably, no one escapes from this improbably large brain. Well, yes, in any case, at least return what you have stolen, Fink. Blech. You got a briefcase, a heavy briefcase with nitro, honey syrup, and documents inside. A gold ring, the ring Toodles lost, it looks quite expensive. You got shell earrings, earrings lost by the waitress, they remind her of her ex. Why is everyone so hung up on their exes? Not that I'm one to talk. My precious briefcase, is the nitro honey syrup safe? Yeah, it's like me and my glass house. The briefcase was returned. Oh, thank you. Thank the stars it's safe. Now I won't get the sack. Our rendezvous with disaster was diffused by my most rudimentary of deductions. Attention all passengers, the train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. God, this place is pretty. Oh, he's tied up. Hey, I think not, Slick. You think you can hold me? No way, Bowden would flip if I let that happen. This whole Zip-Toad thing was just a means to an end. It's me, suckers, Dupless. Bowden's plan to go find Mario didn't exactly work, so I'll be cutting and running now. I'll leave the rest to Bowdam. See ya, suckers. He looks so shocked, like, oh no. Want to get outside for a second? The exit is in the first car. I feel like I'm doing so many voices I can't remember how to voice Vivian, and she's basically just me talking as myself. Welcome, welcome. Oh, did you find them? My shell earrings? Oh, there they are. These are my earrings. Thank you so much. Hey, and before I forget, take this as my thanks. Neat. You're like the nicest old mustached overall wearing guy I've ever met. What a very specific quantifier. Like, yeah, based on that set of adjectives, I guess Mario would fit the bill. Next up, we need to go to cabin number 2. Thank you for the hydration check. I'll finish my tea, probably. Have you found my gold ring, you mystery sniffing master? Why you gotta phrase it that way? I don't know why I'm thinking all this dialogue sus. Yes, that's definitely the ring I lost. Thank you, you glorious creature. I knew you would find it, without fail. It is merely a trifle, but please take this as my earnest thanks. 30 coins, wow, really? You're filthy rich and you can only give us 30 coins? And do take care. She's probably the type to pay people in exposure. Anyway, let us get some fresh air. Riverside Station. I love this place. I love sunset levels in video games. It's so super cool looking, I want to drive it right now. So little Bub really likes trains, does he? Why does one buy a train? Why are you buying a train for like your 10-year-old? Oh no, what'll we do? Someone's lifted the drawbridge. The train can't leave the station like this. I saw some suspicious-looking shadowy people wearing hats going to the station. We must have gone down to the bridge control room to flip the switch there. But that switch hasn't been used in so long, I don't know where the control room is. So it's probably against protocol to ask a passenger to do this, but... Since you're on the famous Mario and all, can you go find and throw that switch? Maybe? Sure thing. Really? That would be super. No time to get started like the present, so here's the station's entrance key. You got an entrance key, the key that opens the entrance to the station. Oh, thank you so much. A lot of very redundant dialogue. Oh, my dear Luigi, our suspect was not only a fake Zip Toad, he was some monstrous being in a white sheet, which was exactly as he suspected. Too bad he gave us the slip like that, though. He was a rather slippery sort. We could have questioned him about all of that Beldam business. This is Riverside Station. We've stopped to refuel. There's a quaint drawbridge here from where pleasure boats cruise the canal. It hasn't been used since the canal was dried up and turned into a pasture. I think we'll get a little ways into Riverside Station proper, and then we'll double back and save here. But there is stuff we could do relatively easily, hopefully, in the span of this, like, ad break, essentially. Like, we have a lot of fights coming up, but we can easily just... Actually, it'd be better to switch to Gabella here, so the partner popping out animation doesn't play, for the sake of time. God damn it, Mario, hit the switch! Also, don't unfurl. We have to just unfurl again. It's fine. I'm just being impatient. Don't call me impatient, Yuna, for nothing. Green key door. So we gotta go find that now. Yeah, this is why I say we can do this and then probably double back. Just like do this room and then go back, assuming we can get through this room swiftly, which I can't guarantee we can, because this room kinda sucks. Also, this is a very jazzy version of the song. I really like it, actually. By the way, Rough Puffs obviously are immune to electricity, so don't use, like, Thunder Rages or anything of the sort. Gabella is level 2 now, so she does 6 damage total if they have no defense. I did deliberately... Ow. I did deliberately hold off of, like... paddling first turn just to make sure I could take out the one that had the super mushroom, so we don't have to worry about healing and all that jazz. It's not a rough puff, don't confuse them with dark puffs. Although I don't think the world would end if you did confuse them, but anyway. Max HP is 7, attack is 4, and defense is 0. They swoop at you or charge themselves with electricity before unleashing lightning. And if you touch them while they charge, they'll get a shock. They'll absorb any lightning attacks you throw their way, so don't do that. This is gonna hurt like hell. Ow. That is a fast attack. I did not have any window to guard at all. Yeah, different chapter remixes for all the songs are really nice. I actually don't know if Poshly Heights has a separate battle theme compared to Riverside Station, but I do like how jazzy this is. I'm not even a big jazz fan, but this is actually, no, this is more big band than jazz. Subtle difference, I feel. And I'm not a music nerd, so maybe I should just shut the hell up and stop acting like I know what I'm talking about with things like this. Sometimes I do this with a lot of genres, like obviously K-pop is the big one, and fighting games both, but gestures that redeems. It's like, I probably shouldn't be trying to act like an authority, or like an expert on things like Guilty Gear, because I really don't know that much. I haven't even played Overture. I want to play Overture, obviously. It's on the game clearing list. I don't know if I want to do it on stream or on my own time, and that's why it's like kind of a cagey, like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. This part will probably kick my ass a little bit. Hey, as I was just saying, I know no one did the redeem, but I just want to talk about Kepler for a moment. You know they did an ad for Sonic Frontiers? Like, that's so weird to me. Is it just because in the song Wada Da there's a line called that goes like vroom 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 like a supersonic? Is that the only reason why there's a Sonic collab in this game? And like, with Kepler, like, genuinely, it makes me wonder. Yeah, it was for Sonic Frontiers specifically. And all, God, I'm so off rhythm right now. What is happening? I'm like so thrown off by this for some reason. And wait. Shit, then you jump back to green. Oh my god. I don't remember this part at all in terms of how to actually solve it. God damn it. This isn't even that hard. I'm just rushing because the ad break is coming up. That's what's happening. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll just go back and save, but... Finally, gosh, that took way too long. Kinda sworn there's a star piece around here. Should probably check that. Before just rushing ahead with reckless abandon. Yep, there it is. There should be everything here. Now we have this little platforming section that I'm gonna bash my head against probably at least a couple times before I get it correctly. Because I have bad depth perception. I do like how, like, papery everything looks. Got a station key, a key that opens a door on the first floor of the station. Hi, Koops by Koops. We'll see you later, because we do have, like, some enemies that Koops is good against. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else hidden here before I jump down, because then I'll have to go all the way back up here. Apparently this is the only star piece here, and there's, like, one more shine sprite, and that's it. But there are a couple badges that are kind of annoying, I remember. There's one badge that if you screw up, you have to, like, go all the way back and do a really wonky, like, platforming sequence again as a tube. So, like, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Again, that also went faster than I thought it would, but again, because of, like, where ads are, we only have, like, 10 minutes to make more progress. I don't know if I should just stop here, because I don't know how respawns... Oh, wait, there is a save block. Oh. Well, in that case... I forgot there was a save block there, so we'll tattle these at least. We'll make a little bit more progress. And then probably double back here and save, so I'm not gonna go too much farther than this. More likely than not. Like, in terms of literal progression. That's a poison pokey. As you probably guessed, it's a poisonous pokey. Max HP is 8, attack is 4, defense is 0. If you get poisoned, your HP will slowly drain, so you may want to avoid that. I'm sure you can see this, but they have spines all over, so don't touch them. And they may be smiling, but that doesn't mean they're happy to see you. God, the little, like, horn section. Again, very big band. Weirdly enough, that's also making me be like, okay, but, like, what if I played Skullgirls? It's been a hot minute since I have indulged in a fighting game that was not just Strive. So yeah, that taps out at 5 damage, which is not my favorite. I would definitely prefer, like, 6 damage, because some of the specials do go up to 6 damage, but it does hit everybody, so it makes sense to not make it overly powerful. God, that is strict. Like, the sunset backdrop is really cool. This is a really cool looking area. I'm also trying to remember where a secret is, if it's in this room or the next room that I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's actually in this room. So we will go grab that real quick. Real quick, okay. You got an HP plus badge. Increases Mario's max HP by 5. I feel like there's also a hidden block in this area. I don't remember where it is though. Again, probably not getting too much farther than this room today. I just want to fight all the enemies. Next time we'll skip all the enemies, if I remember, because it might be a minute before we actually make progress on this. That deals 3 damage. I did not remember that. What I should do actually is fight a bunch of enemies here, then go back to the train and heal. I don't know, that feels like a waste of time. We're almost to a level up anyway, we're fine. But we also have a lot of Buzzy Wheels to fight, and they're not the easiest, so... Thunder Rage, that'd be great. Against the Pokies. Oh, there's a Shine Sprite. I thought there was another Shine Sprite too. But yeah, again, I would like to set up next stream to do the rest of this chapter, maybe do a little bit of chapter 7 too, and then end off next stream before the Pip 100 trials, and then spend an entire stream doing the Pip 100 trials, because that will take about 3 hours. Like, not even kidding, on a good run, that usually takes me like 2 to 3 hours, so that will be its own stream, unless we finish remarkably early. Again, hypothetically, I know I'm being a little bit more of a perfectionist than I need to be. I don't really need to do the Pip 100 trials, I just want to. Because it's like, it's a cool area. It's a cool, like, stretch of the game, I think. God, I'm not used to this layout for these action commands. I'm used to the GameCube. Not GameCube, the, what am I trying to say? Yeah, GameCube layout, yeah. Like with the really big A button in the middle. I keep wanting to press like B for A, because positionally, that's where it would be. Yeah, like very ragtimey. I also don't know about how enemy respawns work in this game. So like if we save and quit, will all the enemies still be dead or will they come back? Because I reloaded the game. Genuinely do not remember. Wow, this area is bigger than I thought it was actually. But I guess we'll fight this one. Actually, this doesn't matter, because, oh, maple syrup, a deliciously sweet syrup, replenishes 10 FP. Because the save block is right there, we'll just drop down, and then we can get a move on. Wait, that's a bad idea? I'm like, wait a minute, hold that thought. Don't use the Thunder Rage on the ice enemy. Hey look, Koops actually gets a turn. Wait, I didn't actually level up Miss Mouse, did I? I forgot. I meant to do that. Because I was literally saving Shine Sprites explicitly to heal Miss Mouse, and then didn't. Whoops. It's fine. That's gonna break now, but that'll skip its turn. Oh, it had a Thunder Rage. I couldn't see because of the ice effect. Oops, that could have been real bad. Kinda lucked out there. Oh, hi. Lots of coins. And a FP Plus badge increases maximum FP by 5, but again, I think that's what we'll call it for forward progression. I'm gonna go back and potentially use the bed. Just to... I'm debating if I want to go back all the way to heal. If I just want to stop here. For the sake of time. I got Flurry out, because we'll need her next time right away. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think there are that many really hard enemies next time. So we'll just stop here. We can probably make it with 2 FP. It'll be fine. We have items too, so we'll be able to get through like the Buzzy Beetles relatively easily. Actually, because we do have Buzzy Beetles coming up, what I should do is stop and equip. Well, I should equip this because we need FP, but also equip Spike Shield. Because that'll make my life a little bit easier. And Hammer Throw might actually be good, but we also don't have FP, so it actually wouldn't make a difference. We can also, like, sort as well. I should actually do that more often than I actually do. We don't actually have Power Jump yet. So yeah, just quickly double checking if there's anything else I want, and I think we're fine. But hey, we're down here, I think. Save again, because I did reorganize my inventory a little bit.